I hate the family horror genre, at least in live action format. And further into my dotage, this is the genre not directed at me that I feel the most disconnected from. And normally when companies like Netflix pump out a few of these at this time of year in particular, I just try to just have a few drinks and pay marginal attention to them so that I can review them. But I've got to give credit where credit is due. Not a lot of it, but some. This is about a kid. Frankly, I found him to be annoying as shit as a character, and I wasn't convinced by the actor either. But he gets kidnapped for vague reasons by this witch who wants him to... She just wants him to tell her a scary story every night. Or she'll kill him. Okay. And she's played by TV's little crackhead goddess, Krysten Ritter, which is great. But she is this witch, and she's meant to be really scary, but she, like, wears pumps and stuff, and because she's meant to be threatening, but not too threatening. I don't know. Anyway, this kid and this other kid, they're trapped in her domain. The other kid tries to tell him, there's no way out of here, Sonny. You're trapped here forever now. And basically, the whole film is just a mix of the real terror being writer's block, the two kids trying to go through some random excuses for exciting sequences, and occasionally Krysten Ritter being there. That's... Oh, man. I'm trying to give credit where it's due, because I didn't think it was, like, the worst one of these by any means. I still didn't really enjoy it because, look, there are definitely some scenes that younger viewers will find actually scary. It actually tries to make those. It's not a comedy. And it's really bold to make any sort of family-friendly or kid-friendly horror film, which isn't also, to some degree, a comedy. But this is the least funny one of them I've ever seen, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't even trying. I hope it wasn't even trying. It is fine. You probably won't despise it yourself, probably, if you stick it on and watch it with your kids around this time of year, especially. It's Halloween, coming up. But it's not great, okay? But I'm giving Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark 55 out of 100. It's interesting to me that I presume they had adult writers working on this film. So they could have made the kid like the literal, like, Mozart of words. There would have been a great reason then for her to have kidnapped him in particular, out of all the kids in the world. But instead they just made him write like a child, and therefore the stories are boring. Visually the film's great, but the stories are boring and the writing is really not great.